Hello, everybody on the internet. Welcome, or on the internet watching. Oh my goodness, botched the opening line. Whatever. We're here, and welcome to the beginning of the end of an era for the FLPW. I'm Jeffrey McCullough, and I'm joined here by Alex H. Ridian on commentary. How are you doing, my fellow friend?
I'm doing fantastic, TG. Ready to get started, ready to show these people some amazing matches. We have no idea what we're going to see tonight. We're about to do a drawing. But once we do, I'm sure we're going to have a fantastic 32-man single elimination tournament for the FLPW World Champion of the World Championship title.
Yes, I've been looking forward to this. This is the first major event in the FLPW in over 2 years. The first return stream was last Friday when we had some preliminary matches. There were 8 open spots left in this tournament just last week, and those were filled by the winners of that Friday stream, and we have 32 people about to duke it out until one is left standing, and they will become the newly crowned world's bestest champion of the World Championship title belt holder. We have a whole week lined up for you here. Today, September 21st, is going to be round 1, day 1. There's going to be 8 matches today, the 21st, and on Thursday, the 23rd. All streams are set to begin at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. September 25th will kick off an entire weekend of FLPW festivities. The entirety of round 2 will be streamed September 25th. The quarterfinals plus 4 bonus matches will be premiering September 26th, and it's all capping off with the first major pay-per-view style event of the FLPW in maybe 6 years. FLPW Show of the Masters 2021 is going to be happening Monday, September 27th, with the 2 semi-final matches kicking off the show, and it's going to be main evented with seeing who will lead the world's bestest championship of the world into the new era of the FLPW.
That's right. All these matches will be decided today. This is when we draw for the tournament bracket. We will have 32 wrestlers be sorted into which wrestlers they'll be facing off against. And after that, it'll be anybody's game.
Yeah, we have a bracket set up here, but unlike previous FLPW tournaments where the competitors were seeded in some kind of way, the top half of the bracket would be the Canadian wrestlers, the bottom half would be the American wrestlers, and the grand finals would be the best of each half of the FLPW duking it out to see who is the best of the best. But this year, in order to say goodbye to the 2K16 era of FLPW, we are basically throwing all the wrestlers' names into a jar, and we are going to be picking them out one by one to fill the bracket here. This was sort of a decision in order to sort of break up sort of the monotony we'd see of the same wrestlers fighting each other every tournament, and we are going to probably see some never-before-seen fights here. So without further ado, Alex, I believe you have a list of all 32 participants ready to go here.
Yes, I do. I have a randomized list, has been fully randomized, of all wrestlers currently in the contention, all 32 wrestlers who have qualified for the main bracket. These are wrestlers who have performed well enough to have been considered to have earned their shot for the FLPW title belt. And now, without any further ado, let's read off the names.
All right, opening
on day 1.
Yeah, opening.
Go ahead.
Yeah, opening today's match. So we are doing these in order. So the left side is on day 1. We are going to have 8 matches for you today, and on the right side is day 2. So who are we going to see fight today, Alex?
All right, day 1, opening match. First wrestler drawn, Jacob Drummond.
Oh my goodness, one half of Double J. Excellent singles competitors, definitely been the top of the world's division previously. That's going to be good. Who's his opponent?
Jacob Drummond's opponent is Laine Whitaker.
Ooh, that's going to be
and
good.
That will be our opening bout for day 1. Jacob Drummond versus Laine Whitaker. Next name drawn for the second bout, Joshua Ferguson.
Oh my lordy. Yes, okay. Joshua Ferguson has had a great history in FLPW tournaments. He's a 2-time semi-finalist, if I'm not mistaken. Expect to see good stuff from him.
Indeed. And facing off against Josh Ferguson, we have Micheal Saxton. Qualifying in that brutal battle against Big Helton, the previous event. He will be facing off against Josh Ferguson in this one. would love to see how he is able to fare and whether he's able to continue onward.
I agree. Definitely a step up in difficulty there from Big Helton to Joshua Ferguson.
Next bout, we have Thomas Warren.
Okay, one of the best that the U.S. division has to offer. Who's he going up against?
Against Thomas Warren will be Jake Rapture of V Nation.
That's gonna be good. Hell yeah! And then what's up next? Let's keep these going.
All right, we have Eddie Chumbo of the Hardcore Union coming up against Ultrastar Adam.
Oh my goodness, this would main event any day of the FLPW regular streams, and we're getting that in round 1 of the tournament. These two are definitely round 3 material, and it's going to be a shame to see either one of them eliminated in the first round.
After that, we have Sarty Marcellus and John Polak.
Ooh, that's going to be good. Salty Marcellus, a former tournament winner all the way back in, I believe, 2016, the second ever FLPW full roster tournament. He defeated Jacob Drummond, and he's going to be going up against his tag team partner, John Polak here. Or Jacob's tag team partner, John Polak, I should be specific there.
That's right. Double J will be packed into day 1 together. Let's hope that they don't have to face each other, or do, depending on what your status is on Double J. But regardless, it will be very exciting to see how that match turns out. After that, we have Johnny Talladega versus L. Saxxymus.
No way! Yo! Okay, so for those of you who don't know why I'm going nuts right now, Johnny Talladega, L. Saxxymus is exactly the grand finals of the previous FLPW tournament that happened all the way back in 2017. That was the last main FLPW event that took place. That was Johnny Talladega and L. Saxxymus, and what about that was, and we are spoiled. I said earlier about Eddie Chumbo and Ultrastar Adams that it's a shame we're seeing one of them get eliminated in day 1. These two have made it all the way to a grand finals in a 32-man tournament before, so it's going to be a crime seeing one of them eliminated, but man, what a match we have tonight.
Absolutely. Not even just main event material. We're talking a grand finals level bout happening in the first round of this single elimination tournament. This is the kind of bout that you're going to have with a fully randomized list.
Yeah,
you can match up two straight up juggernauts in FLPW just by happenstance of them ending up being seated together.
Okay.
Next, we have L. Koogs of V Nation going up against Maximilian Wolf.
Ooh, that's going to be good. A bit of a size difference there, but Maximilian Wolf is a powerhouse in his own right. We should see a very great bout there. And what is our final match? Our main event.
I'm dumbfounded how I got this result. Given the history, given what we've seen, the previous event last Friday, the final bout will be Jordan Wassink versus Dominic Pelletier. That's right. We saw a major heat between Dominic Pelletier and Jordan Wassink's wife, Julie R. Hopkins. And it seems that Jordan Wassink may have his opportunity for revenge in the main event of day 1.
I thought Dominic Pelletier would at least get out of the waters from this feud, but it seems that he cannot escape the power couple. Well, I mean,
it seems everything has gone into Jordan Wassink's favor with this bout. I'm sure there's no one happier than him to be facing against Dominic Pelletier this quickly.
Oh my lord. So that's your main event, Jordan Wassink, Dominic Pelletier in a possibly feud-ending grudge match here. I'm sure Julie Rutherford Hopkins III is going to be at ringside up to nefarious deeds. We've seen these tricks before. Has Dominic learned anything from the previous bout to quickly dispatch Jordan?
And next, we will have our day 2 bracket. Coming up first, Chris Furious versus Anthony Milbro Brown.
Previous 2-time world's bestest champion of the world and completely dominant in FLPW competition, Chris Furious has been the biggest name in the FLPW, having an iron claw on the world's division. However, Chris's previous tournament escapades have not been very good. He's either been eliminated round 1 or round 2. Chris has never made it further than round 2 in an FLPW tournament. Now, some label this as Chris not caring about any one of his battles unless the World Championship is on the line, and this is the first time that a championship, let alone the World Championship, is up for grabs in a tournament. So maybe that will light a fire under Chris Furious, and he will show us exactly why he's the biggest contender and not somebody who just waits for the big matches.
And then alternatively, we have Anthony Milbo Brown, who was one of the contenders who we saw last Friday put away Sammy Zaslansalmar. We saw a very impressive performance last Friday. We're wondering now if Anthony Milbo Brown will be able to put that up against Chris Furious in this opening bout for day 2.
All right, moving on.
Our next match will be Cousin Trent McRae versus Erica Heyman.
Ooh, a little US versus Canada feud there. Erica Heyman, one of the top competitors in the Canadian division when we last left off the FLPW versus Cousin Trent. Although a victim of the mid-card, some would say, he's a very formidable opponent in his own right. We should see a great bout there.
And another fantastic match. Very, very old ties between these two. T.G. McCullough versus Sergeant Micheal Cooper.
Oh, hey, yeah, this is like 2014 FLPW before it was an actual thing match. Okay, I'm down.
Very old school matchup coming up on day 2 between TG and Micheal Cooper. Should be very interesting for long fans of FLPW.
Yeah,
I'm sure that'll be very entertaining.
Very.
After that, we have Marcus Gravy versus Ken Nakano.
Ooh, Ken Nakano, definitely probably the favorite of those two, but Marcus Gravy is a crowd favorite. Be very awesome to see him pick up a win there, but Ken Nakano, in the history of tournaments, he's done pretty well. He's either made it round 3 at least in every single tournament so far, and I'm seeing that this tournament's going to be no different. But Marcus Gravy has a chance.
Marcus Gravy does have a chance, but Ken Nakano is a former champion of the world. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of a slope for Marcus Gravy to overcome in that first bout.
All right, 4 more matches remaining in the bracket.
After that, we have Belza Formadil of the Flying Dutchman going up against Chibs Fofana.
Hey, Chibs, a very surprise entrant in this tournament. Last Friday, a contest that was scheduled for only 2 people. It was going to be Alicia Workin taking on V-Nation member Tom Mann. But since it was one of the last opportunities to get one of those 8 spots remaining in the tournament, we had 2 surprise entrants. We had Peter Collins, and we had Chibs Fofana, who originally debuted on FLPW as a joke character. It was sort of a recurring joke, but he came into the match and won the dang thing, and now he's in the tournament. We might see we might see that championship belt strapped around Chibs Fofana.
I think Chibs Fofana has the wind at his back right now. He has everything going for him, and Belza Formadil, I think, will have a very strong contender coming up against him in this match.
I agree.
Next, we have Father Briggs taking on Joe Fish.
Oh, so both of these two were involved in last Friday's preliminary matches. Father Briggs winning a match, winning a 2-on-2 match. He had to partner up with Hunter Hardgold. And he defeated Adam Rogovine and Sarah Daystar to earn their spots in the tournament.
Absolutely. And Joe Fish, as you recall, had a very gut-wrenching hardcore match against Sergey Alkayev that he took chairs to the face in and still managed to get the pin. You have to wonder what Father Briggs has up his sleeve to be able to take on Joe Fish in this bout on day 2.
All right, the penultimate match on day 2 is
Hunter Hardgold versus Trevor Warren. Oh, that's penultimate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, okay, that's fine. You told me Roger Olsen and Hunter Hardgold.
Roger Olsen and Hunter Hardgold. Yes,
okay, that's going to be good. Another Canadian versus U.S. match, and this is the benefit of randomizing the matches before the tournament. We get to see these matches that we otherwise wouldn't have. I don't think any way these two would have crossed paths before. Now.
So there's a reason for that. I forgot to write down the last one in the randomizer. That's my fault.
Oh no! But who are the last 2 remaining wrestlers who made it?
The last 2 are Trevor Warren and, let me get my thing up so I don't mess this up, Tyler T-Man.
Oh, this is interesting. So I don't think I broke the news last Friday to everybody, but Tyler T-Man and Trevor Warren used to be the Beast Crew, used to be doubles division champions, but they, for now, have decided to part ways from one another in order to pursue singles career. They left on good terms. One didn't turn on the other. It was a mutual agreement that they should split up for now to, practice on their singles career and get better. But the randomizer has put them against each other in day 2. Now, what does that do to a friendship when the World Championship's on the line?
Yeah, I mean, these guys have a history together. They're fighting for a world championship, and they're going to have to step on each other's toes to get there.
So there we go. We've got the next 2 days of action planned out here. We have a long stream ahead of us. We have 8 matches to get through, so let's not dilly-dally any further. Starting off, Jacob Drummond and Laine Whitaker. What are we going to expect from this matchup, Alex?
Jacob Drummond of Double J coming against Laine Whitaker. This is going to be a massive match. Jacob Drummond has not been on an FLPW stage in quite a long time. Neither is Laine Whitaker. Both these wrestlers trying to make sure they're establishing they haven't gotten any ring rust. They're trying to put on a show for us. I can tell you, Laine Whitaker is an original 14 member of FLPW. They have been with the promotion for quite a long time, especially in the doubles division. These two both accomplished doubles wrestlers and now trying to showcase their own singles talent. And we have go ahead.
Yeah, making his way to the ring, we have Double J. Jacob Drummond on the left, who will be competing. It looks like he'll have fellow tournament competitor John Polak with him on the right. And there's a replay I want to show right now, because all the way back in the second tournament here, if I can get it loaded up here, this is all the way back at September 10th, 2016. We see Salty Marcellus versus Jacob Drummond. He just had him in the Kimura lock, but as you see, Jacob's leg was under the rope to break up the lock, but look at that. He grabbed the rope in order to break the pin, but the referee didn't see it, and that cheated him out of a tournament victory there that probably should have been deserved for him. So he's got a lot to prove here in order to get back to the grand finals.
Absolutely. You hope that he can stay buddy with his friends John Polak. If they both advance, that'll be an issue. And now coming into the ring, we have Laine Whitaker coming in with Thomas Warren, the Missouri Boys.
Yeah, Missouri Boys, an excellent high-flying tag team. Both of them not only very skilled doubles division wrestlers, but they also have incredibly good singles career. Laine Whitaker has been in a title match or two for the World's Bestest Championship, and Thomas Warren there on the left has been credited with turning the U.S. division into the most gotta-watch-it division in the whole FLPW, putting on classics with the likes of Saxxymus, Maximilian Wolf, and just making excellent television here for FLPW. We're about to see a fantastic match.
Absolutely. Laine Whitaker, maybe not as prolific as a main event Carter as Thomas Warren, but still has something to prove. Jacob Drummond is definitely a worthy opponent. Let's see them get into action right now.
All right, already with some waist locks here from Laine Whitaker. What the power there!
Getting toe to toe with Jacob Drummond here. Laine Whitaker pulling out all the stops. There's a knee to the back of Jacob Drummond. Jacob Drummond gets thrown on his back. Just going to town on his back, just like focusing in is Laine Whitaker.
He's got him up. Now you might not know it from Jacob's size, but for those of you unfamiliar with his offense, what a great head scissors
an
there.
Amazing Hurricane Rana by Laine Whitaker there.
Ooh, right at the eyes. You wouldn't tell it by Jacob's body size, but he is quite the high-flying athlete himself. You wouldn't expect somebody as heavy and wide as Jacob Drummond here to do Hurricane Ranas, to do giant top rope moves. One of his signature moves is the highest moonsault you've ever seen in your life. What is Laine Whitaker doing?
Tope Suicida!
Oh, do a tornado DDT! Holy crap!
What an amazing move that was. Laine Whitaker, immediately running to this match with everything he's got. He's got so much energy. But Jacob Drummond just shrugs it off, pulls Laine Whitaker above his shoulder.
Yeah, got a lot in the tank. The tornado DDT, a devastating move, but maybe not quite in the early...
Ooh, right against the barricade. Jacob Drummond is now... but Laine Whitaker is turning us around. This could go either way.
Yeah, that's that kind of high-powered offenses. Your DDTs and whatnot are way more effective. Oh, getting to do a tussle.
Not too long ago, a tussle with John Polak there. but at least he's back in the ring. But oh, Jacob Drummond just diving right on top of Laine Whitaker. Doesn't have any time to recuperate.
Ooh, working on the knee there.
Ooh. We may be seeing some knee focusing going on Jacob Drummond's end now. Ooh, and a cutter.
Neck breaker there.
Neck breaker.
Oh, now there's a cutter.
All right. I don't know the moves.
That's fine. That's fine. What we do know is entertainment. And what? That was a cool reversal there. Getting the leg out of the way. Oh, trying to go for a Hurricane Rana again, but a giant power bomb reversal, and Jacob Drummond picking up the win. No!
That's only a 2 count for Jacob Drummond. He's going to need to wear down Laine Whitaker a bit more for this to work out.
And where out he does is getting him onto the top rope. What's he planning? Whoa!
Oh,
there's that
big Hurricane Rana.
There's that athleticism I was talking about earlier. Really working on the head here.
Even a knee to the face for good measure.
Really working on the jaw and face there of Laine.
What else does Jacob Drummond have? Oh, big slam. Yeah, gets reversed by Laine Whitaker there.
Nice flatliner reversal, and now he's flipping him into a cutter.
What is Laine Whitaker gonna have to pull out? Oh, big shot to the lower leg.
Oh, nice arm drag reversal there.
These guys are just reversing moves on each other. Clearly very, very similar in power between these two wrestlers. Oh!
A reverse DDT! Is that gonna win it? Jacob
Drummond has the pin.
Nope.
Oh, kick out at 2 by Laine Whitaker there.
It was hard to see from that angle, but I believe Jacob had his hand over. Oh! Drummond dropped! That was immediate. There was no fancying about there.
Wasting no time. Jacob Drummond hoping to actually get something here, and he does. Getting the pin on Laine Whitaker. Jacob Drummond of Double J will advance to round 2 of the single elimination tournament.
What a match. What an opening contest. And Jacob Drummond not fooling around in this tournament, quickly dispatching such a accomplished wrestler as Laine Whitaker. They're getting some key reversals and just getting that high impact offense there, leading into the Drummond drop for the win.
Absolutely. Jacob Drummond showing that any of Laine Whitaker's attempts, any of his working to try and get an edge in this match has just been reversed over and over again. Jacob Drummond showing a lot of very keen scouting for this match, a lot of awareness of his opponent's tactics, and he's able to pull out the win in recognition of that fact.
There we go. Let's just get this moving on now. Let's update the bracket, shall we? That's not the bracket page. There's my hotkey. So Jacob Drummond defeats Laine Whitaker in a very dominant show there. Now we are moving on to match 2, Joshua Ferguson and Micheal Saxton. What can we see out of this?
I think Micheal Saxton has a fantastic performance that has demonstrated his power. He just devastated Big Helton in that amazing bout. Of course, there was a little bit of a screw finish there. Big Helton almost what seemed to be getting a 3 count before the fact, but was reversed by the ref in the ring.
Let's actually run a replay of that right now since you're talking about it.
Absolutely. Here you see Big Helton had Micheal Saxton on the ropes here, figuratively speaking, of course, going for a massive dive, trying to get the pin attempt here. And as you see, the ref did a 1, 2, and then that looked like a 3, but it was so close. The wrestler was arguing with the ref. You can see there. It seemed like it was a 3. In fact, I had thought it was a 3 in the moment, but it was reversed, and Micheal Saxton did get that win over Big Helton in the end.
All right,
we see entering the ring now is Joshua Ferguson coming in.
Yeah, this match scheduled for one fall. Joshua Ferguson, a very accomplished athlete here in the FLPW, has had 2 amazing matches for the world title against Chris Furious. But after the second world title loss, the stipulation was he was not able to go after Chris's title until he lost it. So he ended up going to the Canadian division and becoming a 1-time Canadian champion as well. This guy dominates everything, and he is one of the best, most efficient finishers in all of the FLPW. The going for excellence. I don't think I've seen a single person kick out of it. And if he's able to set that up, he might just run roughshod through this whole bracket.
That may be true, but we did see a great performance by Micheal Saxton. So Joshua Ferguson may have a run for his money finally in this match coming up.
And speaking about Joshua Ferguson here, Here he comes down the
Michael
ring
Saxton.
any moment now. Wait, what? No, go, okay, we're cutting backstage. We're cutting backstage.
Oh, this is insane.
What?
Look at this.
That's Big Helton.
Oh my gosh, Big Helton preventing Michael Saxton from entering the ring against Joshua Ferguson.
Oh, he's got him. He attacked him from behind the silencer. He's got him in a silencer on the concrete.
Ooh, massive tombstone pile driver.
Oh my God! Get this.
Cut away.
Yeah,
we can't watch this. We can't watch. Oh, okay. We will have updates on Michael Saxton's position. I don't think he'll be able to continue this match tonight. This is a surprise.
We got referees and security running backstage right now. We're gonna look away from there right now. Joshua Ferguson is still waiting in the ring. I don't think anybody at ringside is updated as to what happens. That was Big Helton jumping him from behind. Obviously, we saw there earlier in the replay, Big Helton felt like he was screwed out of this tournament spot. And now it looks like he's taken matters in his own hands. I believe he's going to be fined greatly for this.
I have to assume there have to be massive penalties in place for tactics like this against Michael Saxton, who absolutely deserved a shot against Joshua Ferguson tonight. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to figure something else out for this bout as Joshua Ferguson waits in the ring.
All right, by the sounds of it, it looks like we've got them separated. We're still cleaning things up backstage. They made quite a mess, as you can imagine.
Absolutely, just total carnage back there. We're trying to give you updates as soon as possible as they come in. We're learning about this just as you are, and we'll keep you updated. What news do we have for the match that Joshua Ferguson will be having tonight?
Not a clue. Joshua Ferguson, of course. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait with word of the higher-ups on what exactly we're about to do about this. I don't know if we're going to find a replacement. I don't know if he's just going to advance to round 2. I assume we'll get some sort of statement later in the night, like you're saying. We usually do on these kind of things.
All right. In that case, we will keep you posted. Let's move on to the next bout.
Yeah, which is, I believe, is Thomas Warren versus Jake Rapture. Now, we just saw Thomas's tag team partner, Laine Whitaker, lose to Jacob Drummond, and I really hope that he can pull out the win here against also a very good opponent here in Jake Rapture.
Absolutely, both these coming from very, very influential stables in FLPW. You would hope, I imagine that Thomas Warren was expecting a little bit more time between this match and his appearance as Laine Whitaker's ring man, but that doesn't matter now. He has to deliver against Jake Rapture tonight, right this moment.
All right, it looks like we still have a little bit. The wrestlers still need to get ready. Let's roll once again that clip of why Helton decided to jump in here. So once again, last Friday during his preliminary match, winner would get this spot in the tournament, the patented headbutt from the second rope. And look at the referee here on the left side. 1, 2, 3. You see the hand.
They cut away right before we could see where, like, how close his hand. But you could see with the motion of that hand, it almost touched the mat.
I mean, you were there.
It was so close.
No, you even heard me. If you watched that stream back, you heard the slap. That's probably what
you heard the slap. Absolutely.
Yeah, Helton heard the slap too, and he got up to celebrate, and he was exasperated seeing the referee turn the decision around, and with a possible world title on the line in that match. Well, an opportunity to win it. That everything was on the line.
Understandably, Big Helton is frustrated after something like that. But you cannot resolve something like that with violence. You can't just beat up your opponent because you're not happy with how the finish went. And unfortunately, that seems to be what Big Helton has resorted to.
Yeah, and
you hate to see it.
That will resort in a massive fine for him for sure. But okay, it looks like we're ready here. We're about to go to the match. Thomas Warren versus Jake Rapture here. Let's switch to it.
Let's see these wrestlers make their entrance.
And entering first, I believe it's going to be Thomas Warren. Looks like he's alone, though. Laine Whitaker recovering from his loss against Jacob Drummond.
I believe Laine Whitaker is still being tended to at the moment, but Thomas Warren is just, he's done these sorts of things by himself before. He can do it by himself again. This guy is a pretty high-standing wrestler in this company. I doubt that this is going to give him too much trouble. But of course, you have to also contend. Jake Rapture is a big opponent to face.
Yeah, I was about to say that too much trouble sounds like you're giving Jake Rapture a disservice. Jake Rapture, one of the most dominant doubles division wrestlers we've ever seen. We haven't really seen him do singles matches too often, but when he's in the ring with his friends, either Koogs or Tom Mann, there's very little ways they can lose.
Absolutely, and Jake Rapture, you can see entering with Tom Mann, who took an unfortunate loss last week against Chibs Fofana.
Well, Tom Mann wasn't involved in the finish. It was Chibs that turned into a fatal four-way with Alicia Work and Tom Mann here on the left side of your screen. Peter Collins and I think I said Alicia Work. Alicia, Chibs, Tom Mann, and Peter Collins. And Chibs pinned Peter Collins in that match, so Tom Mann wasn't involved in the decision there, but regardless, he's still got stablemates Jake Rapture and Koogs hoping to do well in this tournament, and he's going to be at ringside with them, cheering them on as the way goes.
Absolutely. Tom Mann, while not in this tournament bout, is there for his fellow stablemates of V Nation, and maybe he'll have some impact, maybe not. We'll have to see what he can do in this match as he cheers on Jake Rapture against Thomas Warren.
All right, as we start the match off, you have to be really scared of the skills of someone like Thomas Warren. His skills and ability comes with that insanely powerful right hook of his, the OHK, that can come out of nowhere to just a bit of a rough breakup there. But you have to be careful of that OHK of Thomas Warren, because it could just instantly end matches against a fatigued opponent. So he's going to be looking for that. Nice chain wrestling here. Rapture getting on almost hammerlock.
Ooh! And Rapture trips Thomas Warren. We have butt meeting canvas immediately. Now Warren is on his knees as Jake Rapture just slams against him, tries to get some strikes in, weaken his opponent down a little bit, maybe set up for something. Oh, but Thomas Warren reverses, gets Jake Rapture on his back.
Jake Rapture's game plan is very similar to Thomas's. His inverted DDT, the Rapture, is also really good at putting down people for the 1-2-3. It's won at least one doubles division title defense in the past.
Elbow drop there from Thomas Warren.
Yeah, big move. Rapture in control, going for a bulldog.
Ooh, not letting either wrestler. These wrestlers are not letting each other get up, it seems. We're seeing a lot of knockdowns happen. Jake Rapture has breaks out of it just as I say that.
Up and over the rope. Big right hook there, sending them tumbling down to ringside. Looks like we're about to see some out of bounds.
Jake Rapture's not just going to let him lay there. He's going in for some more brutality.
Oh, into the stairs.
Oh yeah, Jake. Now this is where you see the Rapture part of Jake's name come into play. Just going to town on. I keep saying that. Throwing Thomas Warren against the stairs. Oh, those brutal punches too.
This is Rapture's domain for sure, but it looks like Thomas Warren's going to try and get back into control here, running back into the ring.
Back to safety. Now we can get back to the real business. Jake Rapture still throwing some punches, and he's back on the edge of the ring there.
Oh my goodness.
Not even seconds in the ring, and Jake Rapture kicks back Thomas Warren. He wants to let in a little bit more menacing action on the outside here.
Yeah, it looks like Jake Rapture has a very clear game plan to try and win this match. Do you think he's going to try and go for a countout?
I have to imagine Jake Rapture has something like in something in the works here. Like maybe a count out, but I think that Jake Rapture is mainly focused with trying to get some pain. Now we're seeing Thomas Warren sort of turn things around on Jake Rapture. Maybe he'll be able to weaken him down enough to get back to the safety of that ring as we saw from before. We see him, he's trying to break to it, but Jake Rapture wanting no part of it, getting in first.
Yeah, that
doesn't seem to have stopped Thomas Warren from continuing to get some holds in on Jake Rapture.
As he's working on the neck, that 6 count being reached by the referee. Is that neck crank enough? How's the damage been?
1, 2.
2 count.
Only a 2 count. Jake Rapture kicking out at 2.
Oh, nice flipping cutter there by Thomas.
Big show-offy cutter by Thomas Warren.
Okay, and then the camel clutch. Could this be it? That neck offense we saw him working on, is that going to be enough pain? Is Jake Rapture going to tap out? Nope. Let's go of it. Oh!
He breaks the hold. Oh, big punch to the gut by Jake Rapture.
Now we're going out of the ring
and
again.
yet again, Jake Rapture is trying to force Thomas Warren on the outside for the third time. I mean, Jake Rapture is 3 for 3 on getting Thomas Warren out of this ring. You have to imagine that has to go in his favor.
Yeah, definitely trying to get him out of his element. Thomas Warren isn't really known for fighting on the outside of the ring. Vicious right punches here by Jake Rapture. We're trying to go for, a ram!
Ooh, just the assault of that barricade on the back of Thomas Warren has to be wearing him down. There's only so many times you can throw a man outside a ring before he starts to really fall victim to those brutal moves. Oh my God!
And Bulldog on the outside. Could he try and be going for the count out? That's on a 6 count. Will Thomas Warren be counted out here? No, it looks like he's desperately trying to get to his feet.
We're at a 7 count for Thomas Warren, and he gets back inside.
Rapture doing a little pandering to the crowd there. Is he getting shit shoved out again?
So many kicks, so many strikes. You see Thomas Warren on his back now. More. Oh, so many successive machine gun kicks to the shoulder of Thomas Warren. And are we going to see...
Elbow drop there. And he's going to the top. Is he going to the top rope? What's he planning? He's getting in position for something. Looks like he's trying...
I think he's changed his mind. He's trying to figure out what to do next.
He's trying to regain some of that stamina.
That's time that he's giving to Thomas Warren, and you see that right there.
Leaping forearm from out of nowhere there by Thomas Warren. Getting back in control. Count him. That's one German.
Big German suplex by Thomas Warren.
And that's a second one.
And another German suplex.
Oh, he's a house of fire right now. Is that a third? Yes, give me a third German.
That's the third German suplex by Thomas Warren. I think we might have seen a turnaround happen.
That sickening impact of Jake Rapture. Was he knocked out during that German suplex? Are we going to see a Thomas victory?
1, 2,
no!
Only a 2 count. These two men are just packed with power, packed with energy.
If you're just joining us, this is round 1. Go, HK! If you're just joining us, Thomas Warren has just punched out Jake Rapture in round 1 of the 32-man.
What an OHK, and that's how it hits. You're never expecting it when it comes. The OHK from Thomas Warren to... Oh! Just barely a kick out before 3. Jake Rapture. So much power, so much energy.
And this is just round 1, folks, of a 32-man tournament that's happening all week here on this Twitch channel.
Suplex, yet another suplex. If you thought 3 wasn't enough, there's number 4.
Yeah, Tom Man watching hopelessly at ringside as Thomas delivers some awful forearms there to the back of Rapture's head. Rapture is not in a good way
Tom Man
right now.
hasn't been able to intervene once to help Jake Rapture in this match. It's just all been Rapture at this point.
Oh, big boot!
It's all been Warren.
And there's a 5th one.
Oh, man. That 5 for 5 on the German suplexes. Warren is just a suplex machine out here.
Rapture.
Oh,
to his
big
credit,
uppercut from Jake Rapture.
This has to be all adrenaline here from Jake Rapture. Oh, big Russian leg sweep.
Indeed, that's the floorwards, sending them
that's
floorwards
not the
from.
That was a regular Russian leg sweep.
Okay, my bad.
That's fine.
Very similar.
Oh, dragon screw there.
Oh, throwing in some extra moves there.
Jake Rapture really needs to deal out a ton of damage here. Oh my goodness, what a cutter! He's open! That busted!
Big over the head cutter from Jake Rapture. That was massive.
That's a 1, 2, 3 out of nowhere for Jake Rapture, that flipping cutter.
What a crazy cutter to end the match. Almost from out of nowhere. Jake Rapture taking this out of the fire, being able to finally get a win against Thomas Warren.
And I feel bad for the Missouri boys going 0-2 on the night. Neither of them will be progressing in the tournament, but what a showing here. Jake Rapture really took the fight to Thomas Warren. Excellent strategy there, taking him out of his element of the ring, bringing the fight to ringside and dishing out some insane damage. And all it takes is one devastating move once you've got your opponent on the brink. Whether it be adrenaline, whether or not you're even blacked out, it's just your body doing muscle memory from training. One high-impact move can end it when you've moved along a match that far. Let's see that again.
took a lot of punishment in this match.
Oh, there's the
but
OHK.
in the end, oh yeah, OHK from Warren even the OHK wasn't enough to put away Jake Rapture. He took a lot of hits in this match, but I think as you saw, Jake Rapture came in with the winning strategy. He wanted to get Thomas Warren staggered, take him out of his element, just break up his understanding of wrestling. And as you can see, Warren was not able to think on the ball, and Jake Rapture was able to surprise with that finish. What an amazing over-the-head cutter to end this match in Jake Rapture's favor. And now we have finally one win down for V Nation at the end of this match.
Yeah, Jake Rapture, a very impressive showing that had to have been all adrenaline carrying him through that match. There's not a lot of people in the FLPW who have kicked out of an OHK, but Jake Rapture is now among that elusive club. What a match here. Let us update the bracket once I switch to it. There we go. So we still don't have an update on the Micheal Saxton situation between him and Big Helton.
Indeed, and I'm sure Josh Ferguson is also trying his best to figure out what's going to be his fate once that situation is settled. But for now, we're going to move on. We have our next bout between Eddie Chumbo and Ultrastar Adams.
Oh, I am so looking forward to this. Two main event Ultrastars, I should say, in the FLPW going at it. Who do you give the rub to in this matchup here, Alex?
Well, we did already see Eddie Chumbo bring on some very dastardly tactics at ringside during the match where Father Briggs and I totally
Father
forgot
Briggs
his tag team
and Hunter
partner's
Hardgold.
name. Hunter Hardgold. Hunter
Hardgold.
Hardgold and Eddie Chumbo, like a long history as the hardcore union. I think we've seen enough from Chumbo to demonstrate, but as well, Ultrastar Adams, definitely not worth counting out. He's one of the bigger stars in FLPW. He has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and it honestly is anyone's match for this bout.
Ultrastar Adams has quite the impressive rap sheet, involved in two separate World's Bestest Championship of the World title belt defenses. But you can guess against whom. And here we go. This match set for one fall, and making his way to the ring is Eddie Chumbo there on the right, and it looks like he's going to be accompanied by his crony, Hunter Hardgold.
Yet again, we have another stable coming in with both members having qualified. Hunter Hardgold, I believe, qualified for a match for day 2.
Correct.
And Eddie Chumbo on day 1. These two very, very rough, very gritty competitors, and we may be able to get a idea of how these two are going to be treating this tournament with this match that Eddie Chumbo has against Ultrastar Adams. I'm sure this is going to be an amazing performance.
Yeah, Hunter Hardgold had to fight for a position, but Eddie Chumbo got invited to be in one of the 24 who were automatically included in the tournament due to his victory in the first ever FLPW at the very first tournament stream that happened all the way back in August 8th, 2016. Making his way to the ring, Ultrastar Adams.
Indeed, Ultrastar Adams, former world's best champion of the world. He's a big egomaniac, big flashy wrestler. This guy just he's probably got the biggest ego in the company, but at the same time, he's quite a performer, quite a wrestler. He has the moves to back it up. You have to wonder if he's able to reclaim that championship belt that he lost.
Yes, which is on the line in this big 32-man tournament. I thank every one of you who's been sticking around throughout the stream for watching. You're the reason I'm doing these streams, because they're so much fun to put on, and hopefully you in chat there are having fun playing along with the match predictions and enjoying Alex H. Ridian's and I's commentary. Means a whole lot for me for you to stick around and enjoy the show.
Absolutely. Thank you for stopping by, watching FLPW. We've put in a lot of work to make this show happen for you guys, and you're the whole reason why we're still at it after all this time.
And the best has yet to come, let me tell you that right now. Here we go, Eddie Chumbo, Ultrastar Adams. Let's get it on.
And there's the bell. let's get this going. And immediately we see some action between the two. Ultrastar Adams forcing Eddie Chumbo up against the ropes.
We're gonna see a clean break here. No way in hell we are. Eddie Chumbo getting a cheap shot in.
Big cheap shot. Ref did not see it. Eddie Chumbo immediately pulling out whatever tricks he can, trying to get as illegitimate an edge as he can, but an edge nonetheless.
Bit of a fun thing here. A lot of wrestlers in the FLPW, since this is booked as the end of an era for the FLPW, since we're moving away from using WWE 2K16 for our matches, as we have been for the past 6 years, a lot of them are wearing throwback attires to either their first ever appearances in the FLPW during the WWF No Mercy show. Brutal ram, oh my god, brutal offense there.
Assault to the back of the cranium of Eddie Chumbo by Ultrastar Adams there. And we see a Camel
clutch, yep. Referee
Camel
breaking
clutch.
it up. Yeah,
interesting breakup there.
To finish that thought, Eddie Chumbo was wearing his first ever attire that he ever had in the FLPW as a bit of a throwback, which is really nice to see. Well, looks like we're having more fights go to ringside, trying to get a super kick in, but Eddie Chumbo says no.
Big shock to the forehead of Ultrastar Adams. Now Eddie Chumbo just kicking him while he's down.
Ooh, wailing on him.
And so many punches, slaps, and a major drop kick.
Yeah, imagine a man as heavy as Eddie Chumbo delivering a mule kick like that to you. That's got to knock more than just the wind out of your lungs.
But at the same time, Ultrastar Adams able to break out of it, get back into the ring before Eddie Chumbo.
That's a hard.
It's going to take this moment to recuperate while Eddie Chumbo, dazed, confused, tries to find his way back inside.
We have to keep our eyes on Hunter Hardgold as well. We can no doubt expect him to get involved in this matchup at some point if things start to go south for his main man, Eddie Chumbo. Once again, whoa, what is that? Is that a chin lock?
Big neck. I believe that's a chin lock or a neck bracer of some kind against Eddie Chumbo.
It looked like he was gouging the eyes, but it was hard to tell from that big suplex there.
Major suplex by Ultrastar Adams. Seeing some kicks to the back of Eddie Chumbo now. Ultrastar Adams tenderizing the meat, weakening his opponent. Eddie Chumbo turning around, getting some strikes in. Maybe he's able to turn the tide of this match a little bit in his favor. Ultrastar Adams against the ropes. Eddie Chumbo throws him over. And now we see Hunter Hardgold immediately. Now his operation is in action here. But Ultrastar Adams able to stop anything before it starts, but gives Eddie Chumbo tries to get involved. Ultrastar Adams throwing him around, and now it's Ultrastar Adams taking Eddie Chumbo to task out here.
Suplex after suplex here. Hardgold.
Hunter Hardgold getting involved once more, berating him, pointing at him. Ultrastar Adams wants no part of it. Eddie Chumbo capitalizes. These two are very experienced on the outside together, and you can clearly see that as some very, very cerebral tactics being utilized. And you see both at the exact same time jumping back in the ring. Eddie Chumbo throwing Ultrastar Adams over his shoulder.
Yeah, nice snapmare. Now he's working on the forehead there of Ultrastar Adams with some educated elbows. Really trying to sap the power from Ultrastar.
Ooh.
Now, Eddie Chumbo is a previous tournament winner, and while there is no greater prize at the FLPW than the World's Bestest Championship of the World, you have to understand that... Oh, what a dropkick reversal. You have to understand it takes a very consistent wrestler to win one of these tournaments. 1, 2, not a kick out.
Not quite. Eddie Chumbo leaving himself open with that missed dropkick. And that's an example of why a dropkick is such a risky maneuver in the ring.
Ultrastar Adams now trying to get to work on a downed Eddie Chumbo, working on the leg, wrenching it in ways it shouldn't go into. Nursing there is Eddie, his knee.
Eddie Chumbo's knee almost being like twisted there as Ultrastar Adams bends it in a direction that does not look comfortable in the slightest.
Drop.
Big leg drop by Ultrastar Adams on Eddie Chumbo, now going for the pin.
But the referee's distracted.
The referee's distracted. That's Hunter Hardgold putting in some work for his teammate. Ultrastar Adams jumping outside of his own volition, now trying to,
get a breather, I guess.
Thought he would try to... You thought he would try to disassemble that table there, but getting a little bit confused and Eddie Chumbo taking advantage.
Trying to create some distance and get some stamina back, probably. Some kicks there. And once again, we're seeing a lot of ringside action here in this tournament thus far. Back body drop. There we go.
Now Ultrastar Adams is able to carry out his plan. Just getting that table ready. Trying to slam down Eddie Chumbo on top of it, I would assume. We see Ultrastar Adams, actually throwing Eddie Chumbo back into the ring.
Ooh.
Interesting decision.
A knee to the side of the head. Oh, Hunter Hartgold just threw in a chair. The referee's taking care of it, but trying to set something up, but it looks like it was thwarted.
I bet Eddie Chumbo is cussing out Hunter Hartgold in his mind now. Like, why did you go out with the chair when it be clearly seen by the ref before we're even back in the ring? I'm sure they'll have some harsh words against each other. Oh!
Spear from out of nowhere. Could this be it? Oh, kick out there by former
Only
world
a
champ.
2 count.
Former world champion versus former tournament winner. Which one of them is
one of these wrestlers
athlete?
has tournament chops. They've performed well at a tournament before. They have a good chance of advancing to the end of this one.
Yes, Eddie Chumbo getting his first ever tournament win against Tyler T-Man after they advanced through their sides of the brackets for an excellent grand finals with a conclusion to the first ever FLPW event on Twitch.
Eddie Chumbo just manhandling the arm of Ultrastar Adams, but he gets a punch in, gets the release.
We are getting to the point now where I think both wrestlers are running on fumes, and the first big move that one of them does could put the other away. And to that end, we got him to the top rope. What is Ultrastar thinking? Oh, what a throwaway slam! The amount of power
Runaway
it takes.
slam.
The fallaway slam of somebody that huge. Yeah, I'd be tired too.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'd be tired too after throwing someone that large that far. Oh, knee. Ooh, Eddie Chumbo nursing that that right leg of his.
Yeah, definitely some damage must have been sustained. Round 2 is going to be a bitch for Eddie Chumbo, I think, after that mild injury. At least if he advances. We haven't even seen if he's going to be able to advance.
Oh, Micheal driver.
Big slam.
Yeah,
but his leg on the rope doesn't get the pin.
Ultrastar
Adams getting some precious time.
This is the first finisher we've seen from either of these two. Will Ultrastar fight out of it?
And
no, he won't. Chum bomb.
Chum bomb from Eddie Chumbo.
Getting him as far away from the ropes as possible.
Getting him
this has
from
got to
the
be a
ropes.
1, 2, 3. This is definitely
Was that
1,
enough
2, 3.
time?
No!
Oh!
The chum bomb,
Such a
not
close
enough.
kick out. But Ultrastar Adams capitalizes on that brief amount of time Eddie Chumbo needed to pull him away from the ropes.
Yeah, that's that main event education there from Ultrastar Adams. Sometimes you don't even realize that you have the muscle memory of kicking out when all the pressure's on like that. You just sort of do it, and who knows if he was even aware of that kick out. If that makes any sense, I think. And I hopefully formulated that thought. But I think
Eddie Chumbo going
spirit.
for another slam here.
Big, a Michinoku driver from the top rope.
Michinoku driver from Eddie Chumbo,
Oh
and I
my
think
Lord.
we might see a 3 count here.
No!
Oh!
The former world champ is showing off why he is such resilient as all hell. Eddie Chumbo.
Ultrastar Adams just kicking again and again out of these major moves by Eddie Chumbo. Just so much stamina, so much energy, and now he's got Eddie Chumbo against the turnbuckle there.
What is it going to take? Another final cut.
Ooh, final cut from Ultrastar Adams. Gets the pin.
Hunter Hartgold at ringside yelling violently, and that's the 1, 2, 3.
Ultrastar Adams, after so much fighting, after taking so many devastating moves from Eddie Chumbo, is nonetheless resilient and somehow is able to get a pin against the man that we thought had this match in the bag.
Yeah, from tournament winner to round 1 dropout, Eddie Chumbo put on a heck of a performance that would certainly have defeated, I would say, anyone else on the FLP roster. Look at that spear!
That's right, and moves like that you would think would be enough to take care of Ultrastar Adams, but we saw countless times, near fall after near fall, Ultrastar Adams able to take whatever punishment Eddie Chumbo has, and as a result, this man will be moving on to round 2 of the FLPW tournament bout.
I don't think I've seen a lot of people kick out of the chum bomb, but if there was one person to look at that, the palm of the referee, a flea's dick away from counting that as a victory, but the resiliency of Ultrastar Adams kicking out, what a display here. I believe this is the cut, the director's cut, if you will, the final release of Eddie Chumbo. 1, 2, 3. Hunter Hardgold yelling wildly from the apron there, trying to distract the referee.
That's right. Hunter Hardgold will be in. Hunter Hardgold will be in on his own from now on after his partner Eddie Chumbo takes a defeat against Ultrastar Adams. Oh, and I'm just getting some news. It seems that we do have an update on the situation with Michael Saxton and Big Helton. What can you tell us, TG?
So it looks like that Michael Saxton is currently having his injuries tended to with the Backstage Medical Care Center. Although he should be fine in the short term, I don't think he'll be able to have his match with Joshua Ferguson by the latest on Thursday. So he will not make round 1 of the tournament due to Big Helton's attack. So the FLPW officiating staff is currently penning a release deciding what to do from here. So although no major injuries issued to Michael Saxton, he will not be able to fight for that round 1 spot that he earned last Friday. So things are not looking good penalty-wise for Big Helton here.
And again, Joshua Ferguson just left in limbo while the FLPW decides what to do. I imagine he just wants a bye, but at the same time, the FLPW was planning a match. We might have some sort of a resolution happen in the coming moments of this stream. We will keep you posted on that. But I think we've seen enough from that end. Now we can move on to our next match of the night.
Before we do
but
that,
first, let's update our bracket.
Yeah, before we do that, though, I want to still plug that you were watching the FLPW 32-man single elimination bracket that is happening all throughout this week. Today is round 1, day 1, the first 8 matches of the bracket. September 23rd will be the second half of round 1 bracket. Then we kick off a weekend of FLPW excitement with all of round 2 on the 25th. The quarterfinals plus 4 bonus matches on the 26th. And it's all culminating Monday, September 27th, with FLPW Show of the Masters. The 2 semifinal matches are kicking off the night, and it's going to be main evented with who is going to be the world's bestest champion of the World Championship title belt holder going into a brand new era of the FLPW, a prestigious honor, and no doubt a bout that you need to be there for next Monday.
Absolutely. The title holder at the end of this tournament will be the one leading FLPW into a new era. We will see matches unlike those we have ever seen from FLPW, and you have to want that coveted belt for the moment that FLPW advances its division.
There we go. All right, up next, I believe, is Salty Marcellus versus John Polak. Now this is going to be a good match.
John Polak riding off of the victory of his tag team partner Jacob Drummond in the opening match for this event. But again, we have Salty Marcellus, MMA expert, member of the original 14, submission hold master. This man is a brutal force in the ring, and John Polak is not going to have an easy match ahead of him.
Now, the high flyer cruiserweight John Polak, like we said, part of Double J. It appears that Jacob Drummond is going to be well enough to be at ringside with his tag team partner here. But it looks like Salty Marcellus is going to be coming out first. Former tournament winner in Salty Marcellus. Let's run that replay back, actually. We're all the way back in 2016. Here we go. Salty Marcellus has got Jacob in a Kimura lock. in the grand finals of the second FLPW, gets the pin. Look at this referee. He grabs the bottom rope, which should break up the pin, but the referee doesn't see it.
Does not see it. Marcellus getting that win there, and he's coming up against Jacob Drummond's tag team partner, John Polak.
And Jacob is going to be at ringside, so if an elephant never forgets, I don't want to know the memory of Jacob here.
I'm surprised that Jacob Drummond insisted to be at ringside for his partner in this match, because Salty Marcellus is probably not going to be happy to see him.
No. But look at that. There they come. Double J. John Polak on the right there is going to be the contender here for this round one matchup. Jacob Drummond winning his round one opening match of tonight with quite ease, completely dominating Laine Whitaker in what we thought was going to be an excellent match, but Jacob just had control the entire time, leading to the Drummond drop 1, 2, 3. He is a tournament finalist, as we said before, so no surprises there. But John Polak is no slouch in the singles. He is a former international Canadian champion of the world, and he definitely has a lot of singles experience under his belt, and we should see a great matchup here.
John Polak, very versatile wrestler, good at doubles matches, good at singles matches. This man is absolutely the kind of caliber to face off against Salty Marcellus tonight.
Here we go. He just has to stay out of those holds and those devastating power moves. If he can do that, he might have a shot. Some headlocks here. John Polak on top of things to beginning our matchup.
Salty Marcellus reversing it, throwing against the ropes. Oh, but
kick.
A reversal by John Polak. Big kick to the face.
Oh, this is not what you want to see. If Salty Marcellus gets you in a grounded position, he will begin to wear down on you. Oh, in this case, with his right hooks over and over and over again.
Repeated right hooks to the face of John Polak. Another hook to the face.
Oh, super kick! What?
Super kick to the face.
I've never seen Salty do a super kick. Oh my goodness.
Salty is just having fun messing up John Polak's face tonight. And we haven't even started, basically.
Oh my lordy. The submission old master is currently just brutalizing John Polak. Maybe this is part of his strategy, trying to knock the wind out of him early so he can't do any of his more advanced holds. Oh, trying to go for a powerbomb.
Over the shoulders.
Oh,
crucifix. Oh, not quite.
Being a little slippery there is Salty Marcellus as he is once again in control of the match. Oh, another super kick. Jacob getting in the face of Salty.
And yet there's that animosity that we know from Marcellus and Drummond. Their past history coming to play here. But Marcellus not slowing down in the slightest.
Yeah, Hurricane Rana reversaled into an alley-oop, and look at this.
Another power bomb. Oh, and Jacob Drummond getting up, using his mouth a little bit more. Doesn't seem to be slowing down. Salty Marcellus just continuing to power bomb his partner.
That was 3 power bombs in a row. Are we just going to see an absolute domination here in round 1?
Just the stone-faced expression of Salty Marcellus as he completely ignores Jacob Drummond through all those power bombs.
John's going to have to put on a large amount of offense and hit him with a huge move if he wants to put this away. Everything being reversed.
Another power bomb. Marcellus is just going nuts.
This is the mark of somebody who has well scouted their opponent. He's seen John Polak's previous matches. He's seen how his Hurricane Rana can devastate opponents, and he is on top of it. Oh, a chair.
Oh, a chair from Jacob Drummond.
A chair, and John Polak is in control here with a surfboard stretch.
How is the ref not seen the chair already? It's really right there in front of him. This ref is blind. He's just looking at what's going on.
He's looking at the hold, seeing if Marcellus says, I quit or not. Now, Salty's picking up the chair. What's he doing?
Salty uses and Jacob Drummond mouthing off of the ref, not even allowing the ref to see the chair that his opponent has.
That backfired.
Everything backfiring. Nothing going the way of Double J this match.
That was a kip up, and now Polak's a house of fire.
Maybe Salty Marcellus able to catch the other end of the sword.
Oh, what's this? What's he got planned?
John Polak.
Oh my goodness. Rock flying
cross body.
A wheelbarrow. Oh my god, a wheelbarrow face buster. What a comeback.
John Polak pulling out insane moves out of nowhere. Finally, the ref gets that chair out of the ring.
Oh, a low drop kick there. The second win from John Polak, all the damage he's fought.
Polak just turning into a spot machine in the mid game of this match.
Yeah, he must be running on adrenaline. I think if Salty Marcellus can shut down this offense, he might put away from 1, 2, 3, but it might be too late with the amount of offense.
I think John Polak it's finally set in for John Polak. There is no plan B for this match. Nothing that Jacob Drummond is doing to influence this match is helping him. He's got to fight for this on his own.
Plodding around trying to get some of that stamina
Marcellus
back.
Barely getting to his feet. John Polak jumping out with his partner.
They're getting a pep talk.
Very questionable decision making by Salty Marcellus coming out of the ring as we have both members apparently fighting, trying to hash out their differences. It looks like that things have not been going their way. But John Polak does get a drop kick.
After a bit of a meeting of the mound and recovering some stamina, John Polak is once again in control. Oh, into the ring post.
Ooh, John Polak regaining control of this match after a bit of a loss in the early part. And we see him get back into the ring there. Salty Marcellus not far behind.
And John Polak is able to continue this offense. He might have a big underdog victory here.
We may see a pin attempt here. Oh, he's winded. He's still exhausted after all that time. A lot of wasted time there, but maybe he's going to try and get a little bit more weakness. No! Salty Marcellus with an uppercut.
Oh, once again, getting in the face. Jacob Drummond catching the eyes of Salty. Oh!
Big wrench to the knee of Salty Marcellus.
Yeah, big knee breaker there.
Oh, wow, but an elbow to the face. More strikes.
Oh, clubbing blow to the chest. And are we looking for the salt shaker here? If John Polak doesn't kick out of this, Salty Marcellus might break that second win of his. Big Death Valley driver, and he's opened up. That might be it. Oh my goodness, no, he's not done with him.
I think he's going for the salt shaker now.
No, he's getting another Death Valley driver in.
Another Death Valley driver.
Oh! That's
two Death Valley drivers in a row, but inexplicably, Jacob Drummond distracting Salty Marcellus from getting the pin there.
And John Polak back to his feet after two devastating maneuvers. Look at that.
Oh, we see he's cut up. John Polak bleeding from the face now.
Oh, he's got no stamina. And Marcellus does, though, got a huge headbutt. Ooh. We haven't seen Marcellus really do any of his whole... Oh, bit of a gator roll here.
Rolling a little bit.
Try to exacerbate any injuries or damage he's done over the course of the match.
Finally, we're seeing Salty Marcellus pull out some of his submissions from his bag of tricks.
Yeah, he's not been so much of a submission expert, has been just a brutalizer here in this match, but credit to John Polak, former Canadian champion. He is not saying quit after two devastating Death Valley drivers, and his energy is
and another submission hold from Salty Marcellus, trying to get a little bit of leeway after how much this match has been a tug of war between two powerful, very accomplished wrestlers. Oh, and a major suplex. Oh, not a suplex, sorry.
Yeah, that was a Northern Light suplex, you're right.
Oh, that was a suplex. I'm double guessing myself now.
I got your back, though. Just like Jacob's got John here in this matchup. And what is John thinking?
I think he's going to grab that chair again. He's standing above the chair. No, he's not. Right on top of the chair.
A kick deflected chairwards.
Oh, and we're seeing, like, Salty Marcellus is just, like, rocking John Polak's head against the ground. Oh, and we're seeing...
Side slam onto the chair!
Side slam onto a metal chair. Gets thrown back in the ring. Salty Marcellus is going to try and... not before a big elbow blow.
An elbow, if you wish. Oh, now work it on the
Not
legs
to be
there,
confused
John.
with an El Bro.
That's for day 2. All right, side slam. Boom, big backbreaker there by Salty.
Backbreaker.
Oh, now finally going for a pin.
Finally a pin attempt. 1, 2,
yeah, that's it.
3.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
all she wrote. Salty Marcellus taking the win. I believe John Polak and Jacob Drummond are going to have a team meeting after this match.
No kidding. That was Salty Marcellus not winning with a flashy move, but that was just wearing out that second win of John Polak that he just came out of with a house of fire. All he had to do was outlast it, outdamage it, and anything would have put him away after that. I totally and utterly exhausted John Polak laid out for a 3 count here in a round 1 matchup. Salty Marcellus, former tournament winner, moving on to round 2.
We did see John Polak get his second win in that match after an unfortunate start, due in part to the intervention of his tag team partner, John Polak, getting a second win, throwing out some actual powerful moves, but by then Salty Marcellus had already gotten a meaningful enough advantage to where no matter how much more time they were going to take, Salty Marcellus would be the one coming out on top.
And there we go, Salty Marcellus and John Polak. Let's go to the bracket and update it as Salty Marcellus. If I can find it here. John Polak eliminated by Salty Marcellus. So let's look at our matches here thus far. Who's made it to day 2? Jacob Drummond has made it to day 2. Jake Rapture in a very great match against Thomas Warren. Ultrastar Adams outlasting everything Eddie Chumbo could throw at him in what could have been a round 3 matchup that we're giving you on day 1. And Salty Marcellus.
Absolutely.
Salty Marcellus breaking the second win of John Polak for the day 2 move on. All right, and what do we have coming up next?
Coming up is going to be a massive bout of a match. 2 big stars in FLPW, almost main event level, coming to toe.
Oh, they are main event level, I'll tell you that right now.
Johnny Talladega versus Saxxymus, one of the biggest competitors in the Canadian division, coming up against the Argentine Dream, the resident lucha maniac of FLPW. Both of them major brawlers, major fighters, and championship holders in the first round of FLPW's single-elimination bracket leading up to Show of the Masters. Who is going to win this one? It is anybody's guess.
Now, I don't like the term spot monkey. I think it's a very silly term, but man, it applies to this match. We are going to see 2 cruiserweights, the best in the FLPW even, go at it and make his way to the ring. This match, of course, set for one fall. Saxxymus, the Argentine Dream, one-time national U.S. champion of America, former tournament winner. He was the victor of the last tournament that was hosted in the FLPW. Again, this is a grand final rematch from that tournament here in day 1. I can't stress that enough.
Indeed, just some major replays of some amazing matchups we've seen in FLPW past. I think perfectly fitting for a send-off tournament for the 2K16 era. And we will be seeing Saxxymus come up against this cocky, high-flying cruiserweight division mainstay, Johnny Talladega.
And don't you know he's the goddamn greatest? Here's Johnny Talladega coming in. 2-time international Canadian champion of the world, and nobody has dominated the division quite like he has.
Indeed, this man defeated Jordan Wassink, defeated Roger Olson, to become the international Canadian champion twice.
And while
this man...
Sorry, go on.
This man is cocky. This man is powerful. This guy knows how to do some really devastating, really show-offy maneuvers in the ring.
And speaking of which, I do want to show off this all the way August 14th, 2017. This is how Saxxymus took it home. Multiple drop kicks, a sweet sweet swinging neck breaker, which all led into the spike. Look at this devastating maneuver that took him the tournament win. Boom! Right into the canvas.
Inverted Frankensteiner, the spike, has always found its mark, has always done devastating damage to whoever comes across it. we might be seeing a finish like that one if Saxxymus is able to pull this out against Johnny Talladega. But these are two very, very powerful, very, very accomplished wrestlers. These two know a lot of moves and will be pulling out anything they possibly can against each other.
All right, enough hyping up. Let's get to the action. Johnny Talladega in control here as the two of them begin to mat wrestle. Oh, a knee to the face. Yeah, Johnny Talladega was quoted as backstage as saying, "I will not again let this banana get a victory over me." Lot of bad memories there from that previous tournament.
But Saxxymus wants to prove he's not from a banana republic. Argentina, probably one of the most accomplished countries in South America when it comes to lucha-style wrestling, and Saxxymus wanting to demonstrate this now for Johnny Talladega.
Well, there's the offense we're looking for in this match. That's the excellence of the cruiserweights in the FLPW. Reversals like that, and Johnny Talladega showing off. Yes, a lot of wrestling history coming out of Argentina.
That showing off has given Saxxymus some time to recuperate, but Johnny Talladega not letting him stay up for long. Throwing in kick after kick, strike after strike, keeping him down, wearing him down.
Working on the legs there. This is smart. One of the most powerful resources available to a cruiserweight is their leg power. That's how they jump. That's how they get all of their impressive kick power. That's one of the most important things to go after if you're trying to defeat a cruiserweight. So we're going to see that. Oh, a missed drop kick.
And again, another drop kick missing its mark tonight. Ooh!
I just kicked my headphones off. Going for a pin, Johnny Talladega.
1, 2, only a 2 count.
Yeah,
Saxxymus still has plenty left to take. We're only at the beginning of this match here.
Yeah, that was a pin to send a message more than anything else.
That's right. Johnny Talladega actually getting his edge in this match from those bread and butter cruiserweight moves, not throwing any really experimental tricks out of the gate here, just doing what works enough to get Saxxymus to the point where maybe one of those more offensive, more risky maneuvers will be able to come into effect. But Saxxymus actually reversing now, and maybe he'll be able to get an edge against Johnny Talladega
getting
here.
a hold in. Johnny Talladega gets underneath the ropes. Referee breaks it up. Good ring awareness there by the former Canadian champion.
Ooh!
Oh, the spinning heel kick finds its mark. Yeah, that's another thing is with the cruiserweights, especially with a lot of Johnny Talladega's moves, they just come out of nowhere fast and quick, and they just do a ton of damage if you're not careful. There is nothing worse than an in-control Johnny Talladega.
Johnny Talladega has just got this match by the balls. Oh, but Saxxymus
opening up a can here. Oh, nothing.
Big slam.
Talladega getting some wind here and trying to do something in that front face headlock, but Saxxymus fighting out of it.
Saxxymus has Talladega down. Oh, but Talladega is able to get back up, reverses with a punch.
Oh my god, it's reversals on reversals here.
Saxxymus not willing to let Talladega get any more of an edge in this match than he already has.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Saxxymus really putting on the submissions here, going for that flipping cutter. I believe that's a very similar move.
Talladega flailing as he's trying to break from this hold, but he manages it.
That was a similar move we saw Jake Rapture win his match with earlier in the night. Some arm holds here. Johnny Talladega returning the favor. Probably taking pleasure in some pain inflicted on Saxxymus.
Saxxymus getting to his feet. Got to be feeling that in this arm of his, but he's still got a match to wrestle here.
Oh my gosh, it's just on delay. Reversals. Wow!
Oh, what an amazing maneuver.
That was hard to see
from that
from
I have no
that
idea
angle.
what that was. It was right against the... Oh, and a cartwheel. Just showing off.
Oh, a reverse inverted neck breaker, I should say. Saxxymus getting in a lot of offense here. Look at this. That's one drop kick. We saw this. We saw this. This is how he won the last tournament. There's the neck breaker. Is he going to finish it with the spike? Is he going to finish it with the spike? No, Talladega's fighting out of it. Not this time.
Talladega still has the energy to fight out of those moves. You have to, I believe it must be that early advantage for Talladega coming to play here as Saxxymus. Oh, the spike!
That's the one that gave him the grand final
he's too close to the ropes. He can't get a pin off that close.
Yeah, he's going to be wasting time here. This is the move that won him his third FLPW tournament. The grand finals matchup was determined by that spike, but he wasted too much time setting it up.
Too close to the ropes, couldn't get a pin without pulling him in, and that was all the time Talladega needed to get back to his feet and out of the pin.
Oh, nice spacing there by Talladega, getting out of the grapple and delivering a drop kick here. What an excellent round one match we have for you in this 32-man FLPW single elimination tournament that's happening all week long, ladies and gentlemen. There's more of this to come.
All right, what will Talladega's answer to the spike be? It's all him now.
Ripcord clothesline. Oh, going for some springboard offense here. No, deciding against it as he sees Saxxymus toying with his opponent.
If he had just
here.
a little bit more time there, maybe you could have pulled it off, but Saxxymus still got enough energy to try and escape here.
Oh, Talladega going for a pin. What a cocky maneuver there.
Unfortunately, I do not think that Saxxymus is weak enough for that to work. Both wrestlers getting to their feet.
Oh, we're going to the top rope. We're going to see a massive maneuver here. Oh, look at this, a neck breaker from the top rope.
Ooh!
And we know what that means.
Top rope neck breaker.
Oh, does he have enough stamina to do it though? Normally, he's getting some stamina back.
No, he's exhausted. He's exhausted.
Usually that corner neck breaker flows into his finisher, the photo finish, but not having the stamina to do it, a float over swinging neck breaker there, an excellent maneuver by the trained Saxxymus. Slowly getting to his feet. Oh, an elbow.
Saxxymus giving him too much time.
Oh, trying to go for the spike.
Oh,
trying to go for the spike.
Tried to, but it got reversed.
Oh my goodness. That spike.
A spike reversal. Oh
my god. That well scouted there by Johnny Talladega.
I think Talladega has this. Saxxymus has to do some crazy. Oh, and he gets it.
Reversals. Oh, jumping neck breaker. And we might see the sunshine splash. We've seen 2 spike attempts, but will he jump out of the most devastating flying attack in the FLPW? He's waiting for the stamina. Not quite the sunshine splash. That wasn't quite it. That was okay. Yeah, no.
He didn't not enough. Yeah.
He didn't do the full theatrics.
Unfortunately, that was just a regular frog splash.
That was just a regular splash. I don't even think it was a frog splash. But once again, going to the corner. That might have just been a practice run. Maybe he knows that it just takes a little more than just one sunshine splash. Get him to the top rope here.
This is a tournament match, though. How much time does Saxxymus have for just theatrics before Johnny Talladega can get enough time for...
Oh! A double down! What a maneuver! Both cruiserweights.
Both wrestlers on their back. We may see a count.
He's going.
Oh, no. He gets up to his knees here.
Oh, not quite able to get a pin attempt. Oh, both of them already gassed from the amount of damage they dished out to one another. Johnny Talladega.
So much exhaustion from both these wrestlers. They pull out everything, and every attempt is just reversed and reversed.
And Johnny Talladega has gotten himself out of a jam not once, not twice, but thrice now. And he's still doing some push-ups.
Just doing push-ups. Making fun of his opponent even after all the brutality they've both taken.
Yeah, saying spike this, but Saxxymus still fighting out. Only one of these can advance in the tournaments.
Oh!
Oh! Going to the top rope. He's in the perfect position for the sunshine splash. Are we going to see it? Yes, we are.
Oh, there it is. The sunshine. Oh, but the Rev's in the way.
What a beautiful
sunshine splash.
That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3, and Saxxymus defeats
Saxxymus,
once again
the Argentine Dream, in a major brawl, a war, if you will, against another cruiserweight member, Johnny Talladega, giving Saxxymus a run for his money in this match. But after brutal reversal after brutal reversal, Saxxymus getting that sunshine splash against Johnny Talladega, and he will advance to round 2 of the Single-Elimination tournament.
What a matchup, and you have to say, Johnny Talladega went into this well-scouted Saxxymus. He reversed not 1, but 2 spikes during that matchup. He was able to get away, prevent that comeback sequence there from Saxxymus from really coming off there. But in the end, the sunshine splash setup, both of them just worked to the point of exhaustion. Alright, it's just a regular splash there. That's the 2 count there.
Saxxymus definitely trying to make the spike work in this match, and while it did help to wear Johnny Talladega down, it wasn't what he needed to finish it. He needed that sunshine splash to end this once and for all, and by God, he got it.
What a match. I am in awe. Holy cow. Round 1 from people who should have at least made it all the way to semifinals. Saxxymus 2-0 against Johnny Talladega. Holy
I think
cow.
Saxxymus is relishing the fact that he can face an opponent as tough as Johnny Talladega this early on. Maybe it'll be a breeze for him later on, but we have to see how it will turn out when the other wrestlers in his bracket advance. Major win by Saxxymus, and now I believe we have a statement from FLPW.
Oh, do we now? Okay.
About the status between Joshua Ferguson and Micheal Saxton. I have it right in front of me. Let me read it off right here.
Okay.
Earlier this evening, wrestler Big Helton attacked Micheal Saxton before he was set to enter a contest with opponent Joshua Ferguson to advance in a tournament that would crown a new world's bestest champion of the world. Due to Saxton now not being able to compete in said tournament due to Helton's attack, Big Helton has been fined the maximum possible amount under the rules and regulations of FLPW. Any further actions Big Helton takes to interfere with Saxton or any other signed FLPW wrestler will result in his immediate termination. While the FLPW officiating staff is not normally this strict with rulings on match interference, this dispute has been elevated due to the stakes of the disrupted match. However, FLPW recognizes that disputes between wrestlers will continue to worsen until all parties reach some kind of agreement. While we at the FLPW do not condone wrestlers taking matters into their own hands in such an extreme way, the officiating staff do acknowledge last Friday's events that took place between Saxton and Helton during their preliminary match, in particular the retraction of a 3 count that would have led to the match being won by Big Helton, are willing to spare some sympathy.
Oh, okay.
To this end, on September 25th, this Sunday, at Show of the Masters 2021, Big Helton will be facing Micheal Saxton in a last man standing match.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, I love a good old-fashioned wrestling rivalry.
Both wrestlers agreeing to settle their differences at the result of the contest. Big change in FLPW protocol here to resolve this very unique dispute between 2 wrestlers, and we will have a last man standing match between Big Helton and Micheal Saxton to settle this feud once and for all.
And that'll be on September 27th. Be there. So in addition of the 2 semifinal matches and the main event grand finals, we are going to see Big Helton, Micheal Saxton in a last man standing match. Oh my goodness. Wrestling, man. Wrestling.
Do we have any update for Joshua Ferguson.
So it appears that Joshua Ferguson will be automatically moved to round 2. So
all right,
a bit of a lucky break there.
Joshua Ferguson getting a first round bye as a result of the resolution. Michael Saxton unable to wrestle today, but we will see that last man standing match this Sunday at Show of the Masters. Sure to be a must-see event.
Oh yeah, speaking about must-see events, Koogs taking on Maximilian Wolf.
Koogs of V Nation, the last member of V Nation yet to have a match in the lead up to this tournament, coming up against Maximilian Wolf. A major power move user, hasn't won a championship belt, but he is a mainstay of the U.S. division, and a lot of his matches in the past have been very, very highly regarded. One wonders if a matchup like Koogs versus Maximilian Wolf will be another banger of a showdown.
Oh, 100%. Here comes Maximilian Wolf to the ring. As you said, he's definitely one of the people who made the U.S. division as explosive as it was in late 2016. His matches with Thomas Warren, Saxxymus, you saw him battle Johnny Talladega earlier, and probably match of the night so far. Maximilian Wolf is definitely there for making the U.S. division what it is today. And hopefully he'll show off some of those skills in a matchup. I don't think Maximilian Wolf has ever fought Koogs before.
It remains to be seen how these wrestlers are going to be able to handle each other. A lot of these matches we've seen tonight, while we have seen a lot of matches that have been like classic pairings, wrestlers that have history with each other, and other matches planned tonight and also later in this event that are first-time matchups, wrestlers meeting their match for the first time, division of talents never before seen. And this is one of them, Maximilian Wolf, untested against Koogs. And will he be able to show off his powerful chops in previous matches that he's demonstrated against a formidable opponent as Koogs?
And Koogs, oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so good.
Koogs, known for that Koog boot, a very... almost entering as an underdog when he first appeared in FLPW, has since become one of the most brutal, one of the most influential wrestlers in the promotion. Here he is coming in with Tom Mann of V Nation.
So here's I was saying earlier that a lot of wrestlers are wearing throwback or using throwback attire, and this is Koogs, what he wore to his debut match as he sprinted to the ring against TG McCullough when everybody saw him for the first time. It was rather comical, but then he got the win against TG. Unfortunately, he did not progress past round 2, but there he is again. Tom Mann there out supporting his V Nation members. Jake Rapture picking up a very excellent win earlier in the night. And hopefully we can do 2 for 2 here for V Nation.
Indeed, Tom Mann doesn't have a tournament placement, but he is still showing that V Nation rep for the members of V Nation who have qualified, and they're hoping to repeat a similar result that they saw with Jake Rapture earlier this evening.
Maximilian Wolf, Koogs, set for one fall here tonight in the penultimate match of day 1.
There's the bell, and these wrestlers are on for an amazing match that we're sure to see
immediately into
right
a
now.
Ripcord clothesline.
Koogs getting knocked down early, giving Maximilian Wolf some time to capitalize.
So although Koogs is a bit of a one-trick pony, that Koog boot is still nothing to underestimate. What does Maximilian Wolf have to do in order to make sure he stays out of the way of that size 14? Oh, and it looks like we're taking this to ringside.
Yep, Koogs immediately knocking out Maximilian Wolf as soon as he gets the initiative, and now they're on the outside. Maximilian Wolf gets a punch in.
Headbutt.
Big headbutt. Big headbutt from Maximilian Wolf, kicking Koogs while he's down.
We got crowd going wild here for this ringside action. Oh, into the ring post.
Right in the side of the ring there.
Looks like Maximilian Wolf's running back in.
Looks like Max has had his fun on the outside, ready to get back in the ring here. Koogs knocking the ref over as he... Ref on his face as Koogs goes for a submission, but the ref isn't there to watch it.
And Maximilian Wolf even had a foot under the ropes that should have been broken up nearly immediately, at least given a 5 count. Oh,
good
hard throw.
Oh, just collapsing as soon as he hits that turnbuckle. Oh, but he throws down Koogs immediately.
Oh, fireman's carry reversal there, sending Koogs flying.
Maximilian Wolf demonstrating his strength by heaving up the big body of Koogs and delivering that backbreaker.
And the fireman's carry reversal, Koogs in control. Oh, I guess reversals on reversals here.
Oh! Maximilian Wolf trying to decide how to go about this.
Oh, Tom Man, you better move out. Oh, Lord.
Oh! Almost hit Tom Man there. Koogs falling to the outside. Maximilian Wolf not quite done.
Oh, into the barricade.
Oh, right into the barricade. And now Koogs has... Ooh!
Oh, a front slam.
Big front slam.
Ooh, a big slap.
Oh!
Forearm.
Slap to the face. Jab to the face. Oh!
That seems to be a good... Yeah, Maximilian Wolf is getting a lot of mileage out of that fireman's carry reversal using... using Koogs' momentum against him.
That's his awareness of Koogs' weight, using Koogs' own mass to Maximilian Wolf's advantage. But now he's on his back. This might go to a count out. Not quite though.
Not quite.
And once again, Maximilian Wolf has Koogs right where he wants him. Oh, but Koogs reverses not enough.
Oh, body slam.
In fact, Max Wolf reversing the reversal there.
Big body slam there. Against one of the three giants of the
working
FLPW.
on this shoulder.
Trying to get some hits in.
Max Wolf.
Yeah, Maximilian Wolf is fighting fairly more reserved than normal we've seen from him.
I think Max Wolf is prepared for this to take a while. Koogs, big man, just a wall of meat. You have to imagine that also counts for a lot of stamina. Max Wolf doing what he can to conserve some of his more dastardly tricks for when he needs them.
That is very smart, actually. Can't do much without that stamina. You know, just a sit and duck for somebody with a large reserve as Koogs. But if you can burn down that reservoir of Koogs, and you've got him down that back rake.
Raking his clawed nails on the back of Max Wolf, but Max Wolf jabbing, kicking, punching, fighting.
Oh, that was some innovative offense there, trying to use Koogs' weight to his advantage.
And I think that's going to be the defining trait of this match. Max Wolf recognizing that his opponent has a lot of mass and just using that to his advantage.
We haven't seen any Koog boot attempts yet. Those could come at a moment's notice and just immediately knock your lights off.
No body slams, no actual attempts by Koogs to use his own weight to his advantage. Currently just being sort of toyed with by Max Wolf.
I think that's more of a testament to Max Wolf as he's been able to stay on top of things for the most part and try to prevent those kind of situations, but he's in trouble here.
Koogs has Wolf on the rope.
Oh, a hip attack! Oh, goodness!
Hip attack.
That's got to have done a lot of damage.
By Koogs. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Max Wolf still has a lot of energy left. It'll take more for Koogs to be able to get a win out of this one.
A knuckle sandwich of sorts going on here.
Well, we saw Max Wolf use a knuckle sandwich on Koogs at the beginning of this match.
Oh, Koogs with a bit of a tap there. Oh, we'll make it double.
Some face stomps here.
Throw to the corner. And when you've got somebody like Koogs in the ring, it's not going to be the same high-intensity flipping matchup that we saw between Talladega and Saxxymus just earlier. This is definitely going to be a more slower
big
pace.
Kick to the chest.
Plotting match, I say, as a diving lariat gets landed on there. Oh, it's an axe handle.
Oh!
A forearm drop. As Maximilian Wolf continues.
And he's not done. Yet another knuckle sandwich from Maximilian Wolf.
Bit of an interesting play there, returning the favor from earlier.
He returned the favor to return the favor.
FLPW returned the favor. Trying to go for a DDT of sorts, but reversing into a Russian leg sweep.
Hopefully Koogs able to catch a second wind and get back on top of this match where he needs to be. Max Wolf still plenty of advantage to fight against. Koogs is going to be working uphill for the time being, at least.
Oh, a Beal toss. Ooh. Wow, that looked really, really hard on the neck. Oh, he's hulking out. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Big right. Flurry of punches there by Koogs.
That's got to have staggered Maximilian Wolf a little bit.
And the Koog boot!
The Koog boot, finally, from Koogs out of nowhere against Maximilian Wolf, but right against the ropes. He had to drag him back in the ring, and once again, I believe that's going to be just enough time Max Wolf needs, and he does kick out at 2. It may take a little bit more than that for Koogs to finally put this away. Max Wolf needs to recuperate, needs to re-strategize what he's going to do.
Oh, what does Koogs have in mind? He's got him in the corner. Oh, big body slam. Pancake
body slam
here.
Finally, we see Koogs using his weight the way it's meant to be used.
No, it's meant. Are we going to see it again? Oh, yes,
yes,
we are.
Indeed. Another corner body slam by Koogs.
A literal body slamming into body there as you were.
But as you can see, his leg, I don't believe it was on the it was near the rope there.
Koogs just getting some damage in there, trying to outlast Maximilian Wolf. Maximilian Wolf definitely in control in the first half of this match, but Koogs definitely now showing. Oh, maybe not.
Oh,
bit of a fire here. Oh, a big hit toss.
Not enough of a fire. Koogs still maintaining control in this match. Here's the pin attempt. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Max Wolf still in the race.
What is it going to take? Maximilian Wolf just needs to get a big move here. But like you said, that's a lot of mass to try and wear down on. You have to get in control of the match, and you can't lose control of the match. And whoa, okay. He's staggered. Spinning Koog boot.
Big spinning Koog boot. That might be all she wrote, folks. The referee gave him away there, unfortunately. But 1, 2,
yeah,
3.
The spinning Koog boot. What a move there. He staggered Maximilian Wolf with that ending offense. Those 2 stinger splashes in the corner, one after another. Flurry of punches. And a spinning Koog boot taking the win there for Koogs. And V Nation, both members advancing to round 2.
Both, well, Tom Mann might take issue with that statement there. But nonetheless, Koogs getting the pin on Max Wolf there. This was an uphill battle ever since Max Wolf got that early lead against Koogs, but Koogs managing to make the difference and getting a few very clutch moves in the latter half of this match. The first Koog boot, maybe not enough to take it down, but certainly wearing down Maximilian enough to finally get that second spinning Koog boot to pull out the victory for V Nation in this second to last match.
Yeah, I want to see the replay of that spinning Koog boot again. I don't think I've ever seen him pull off a spinning Koog boot before. Bit of innovating his offense here. Look at this, he's weighting it up. Maximilian Wolf trying to get to his feet, but he's staggered.
And boom, there it is, that spinning Koog boot. What an impact from Koogs. You need an impact like that to take down Maximilian Wolf, and it will be Koogs moving on to round 2.
And there we go. He's going to be celebrating with Tom Mann here. I assume.
Tom Mann just being a second wheel on the outside there.
And there we go. Koogs taking the victory over Maximilian Wolf. Let's go to the bracket and update it as we go into the main event of tonight.
That's right. Random choices made to determine how this tournament turned out, and it just did not end up to be a favorable matchup for Dominic Pelletier, as he will be going against Jordan Wassink, the husband of Julie R. Hopkins. Major involvement in the main event of last week's match. It will be Wassink going against Dominic Pelletier in the main event for the last remaining spot in part 1, round 1. Which of these wrestlers will be advancing to round 2?
Now, just when we thought we've already seen this match, Dominic Pelletier last Friday winning a match against Julie R. Hopkins for this position and now being up against Jordan. Are we going to see the same thing appear? Are Julie and Jordan going to, the power couple, are they going to have something up their sleeve in order to stop Dominic Pelletier from winning this match? There's a lot of unanswered questions that are about to be, well, answered in this main event matchup. And here comes Dominic Pelletier. What more can I say?
Dominic Pelletier from downtown entering the ring once again to massive fanfare.
Yeah, and let's take a look back at that last Friday. We got a replay queued up of Dominic's win here. He was able to take out Julie Rutherford Hopkins III with the Vortex pin. As you see there in the corner, the 1, 2, and 3 as Jordan, who tried to interfere numerous times over the course of that match, was unable to save a spot in the tournament for his wife.
Jordan Wassink and Dominic Pelletier absolutely coming into this match with a bone to pick. And it will be Jordan Wassink making his entrance next as Dominic Pelletier watches from afar.
And there they are, the power couple making their way to the ring. Julie Rutherford Hopkins III on the left, who was defeated last Friday by Dominic. On the right, former international Canadian champion of the world, Jordan Wassink, who's defeated the likes of Roger Olson, has defeated Johnny Talladega, which should say something right there, and he's looking to get himself into day 2 by getting revenge on Dominic Pelletier.
Absolutely, this will be a massive win for Jordan Wassink if he can pull it out, getting revenge for the defeat that Julie Hopkins took last week after a match that almost got disqualified, had to be restarted. Just a very brutal meeting between two wrestlers. An unfortunate result for Julie Hopkins there, but Jordan Wassink looking to redeem his wife in this match against Dominic Pelletier, the Quebecois superstar.
Yeah, and if you've never seen Jordan Wassink before, don't discount his lanky appearance. Underneath the hood is a brutal machine of precision. He knows how to work an opponent and get them to the points of defeat. And Dominic Pelletier is going to have to avoid that at all costs here. Oh, look at this nice ring work there by Dominic. Really getting to work on Jordan.
That's right. It definitely was not Dominic Pelletier's intention to anger the power couple in the lead up to this match, but that's exactly what he got in this match against Jordan Wassink when it was booked. Oh! Big stagger for Jordan Wassink.
Reversals going left, right, and center here.
As you know, Jordan Wassink is a brutal opponent, a honest joker in the ring, and with Juliet ringside, just a massive force. Don Pelletier really has to pull out all the stops if he wants to come up over Jordan Wassink in this match, because he is not going to be letting up for a moment.
There we go. Dominic Pelletier trying to desperately get back in control of this match, trying to go for a snap suplex, but Jordan, Northern Light suplex reversal.
Jordan Wassink has an early lead in this match here.
Going for, a Micheal driver. And he's already going to the top rope.
Going for the ropes. What is he going to pull out this time? Is he going to go for an early shooting star splash?
No, a big elbow.
Not quite. Elbow drop.
Upper chestwards. This is not the kind of thing you want to see if you're a Dominic Pelletier fan, but this is reversal. Dominic Pelletier back in control here. More of his classic neckbreaker offense being used. Some elbows to the head there.
Elbows and Jordan Wassink just head locked between the legs of Dominic Pelletier. Hopefully Dominic able to get a advantage back. Oh, but an uppercut from Jordan Wassink. Dominic Pelletier not staggered, gets a kick in.
Oh, more reversals. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, another clubbing blow for Cubbing Blow here. That's a hard word to say twice in a row fast. Big German.
Big German. Jordan Wassink on his stomach here.
And is the German suplex able to get the pin? No.
Only a 1 count. And we have another headlock and just more elbow strikes. Dominic Pelletier just brutalizing pulling out whatever he can just to make sure that this isn't an issue going up against Jordan Wassink. Ooh!
Nice snapmare there. Once again, Dominic Pelletier's mad experience getting to work here, trying to wear down Jordan. Now Dominic Pelletier winning with the Vortex pin.
Will we see another Vortex pin to close out this match against Jordan Wassink?
Jordan Wassink looking for the punch. A very braggadocious maneuver, but a face buster reversal there by Jordan Wassink. Is that the 1, 2, 3 out of nowhere?
What an impressive face buster from Jordan Wassink, but Dominic Pelletier is nothing to sneeze at. Just a 2 count out of that.
Throwing him to the corner. But yeah, Jordan Wassink with that comical windup, but still a devastating maneuver. Lariat, ripcord lariat there.
And you saw the wind up to that lariat. You could be thinking that Dominic Pelletier is almost making fun of the power couple for their punch. Oh!
Hook of the leg. Dominic Pelletier's really trying to
just a 1 count.
Yeah, Dominic Pelletier really trying to put this match away before any shenanigans occur. Top rope. Might be looking for something. Guess he's changed his mind. It's really hard to decide on high-risk offense at this point. It paid off for Jordan earlier in the match.
Unfortunately, it's that indecisiveness by Dominic Pelletier that's giving Jordan Wassink the time to recuperate and potentially turn it around in his favor.
Fist drop there from Dominic. More classic Dominic offense there.
And again, the indecisiveness by Dominic Pelletier giving Jordan Wassink too much time.
Perhaps he's using that time to regain stamina. But it didn't really work out. Jordan was once again in control. Vicious elbow to the back of the head, but fireman's carry.
The fireman's carry reversal by Dominic Pelletier. Ooh! Spins Wassink around.
Going for some mat rolls here. We've seen Dominic work the neck with those fist drops, with those leg drops, with those other maneuvers, trying to wear down the neck of Jordan. Once again, trying to
Jordan Wassink's neck there.
Yep. Trying to again going for the
pin attempt here.
Dominic
1, 2.
Really wants this match to be over ASAP.
Yeah, but you can see that desperation by Dominic Pelletier is sort of hurting his decision making. He's not able to think so clearly. And now finally he gets to the top rope here.
Oh, leg drop.
Leg drop from Dominic Pelletier.
It's a very neck-and-neck match. I don't know who really has the upper hand here in terms of damage. Both of them have gotten their licks in, and it could be anyone's game going in here in the back half of this match. A swinging neck breaker.
Wassink. You see Julie Hopkins just snuck a chair right in there.
But Jordan's going to the top rope. Oh, getting up though. Not quite
getting
ready.
off. Jordan Wassink showing good awareness, good decision making there. Getting off the rope when he sees his opponent getting up.
Oh, that neck breaker apparently took something out of Jordan there.
A little bit of a self-own, if you will, but that's not going to stop him.
Oh, wow! Sunset flip.
Sunset flip reversal by Dominic Pelletier.
But what's this? The referee is reprimanding Julie Hopkins for using the chair, though, and didn't see the pin.
Not that it lasted too long either way.
But here's more classic Dominic Pelletier going for the big spin. 1.
We see the big spin.
2.
3.
4. 5. 6 around
6.
and around he goes. 7. Oh, it's gonna be 7. The lucky number 7.
All that blood flushing to the head of Jordan Wassink, dazing, confusing him. Julie Hopkins stopping the ref from counting the pin there.
Don't know how. Is that even? It's like, what kind of move is that? Is that even legal? I'm Julie. This is what I sound like. Whoa! Back suplex there by Dominic.
Ref now getting in the way here, ironically.
Looking for some springboard offense here. Oh, unfortunately.
Nobody home. Just ill-prepared offense by Dominic Pelletier. Very uncharacteristic of him.
Very, and that's going to give Jordan enough time to reversal out of it. Big punch there.
Oh, uppercut.
Spinebuster.
Some kicks to the legs for good measure.
Oh, knee kick.
Oh, but another kick from Dominic Pelletier. Right into the corner goes Jordan Wassink. Oh, but he reverses. More elbows from Jordan Wassink.
The question still in my mind is, what tactics does Julie Hopkins at ringside still have? She has once pulled a referee directly out of the ring as he was counting 1, 2, 3. So that is still fresh in my mind. Big fist drop there by Dominic, once again applying more damage to Jordan's head. Jordan trip.
And again, Jordan is getting back to his feet. Oh, but Dominic Pelletier reversing. These two wrestlers just able to meet each other in strength, in power, in capability.
Going for an alley-oop. Vintage Dominic Pelletier there, the alley-oop.
Spins Jordan Wassink around.
Oh, what's he thinking? Is he going for the top rope headbutt? More vintage
the top
Dominic
rope
Pelletier.
Diving headbutt, the mal de tete.
No, looking for a fist drop. It looks like. Interesting
Big
that he's
fist
not.
Drop.
Interesting that he didn't go for the mal de tete there. Jordan Wassink back on top. It's really been an even fight here. I haven't really given the advantage to any one of the wrestlers. They've dished out a ton of damage to each other. But it's really who gets their finisher out first, really, at this rate, I think.
Any wrestler who gets an advantage just gets very quickly reversed by the other wrestler. It's hard to tell who's on top. Right now, it seems like Jordan Wassink, but we've seen very, very unexpected reversals from each wrestler when they seem to be in a sticky position.
It really does seem like it's going to be a race to see who gets their finisher, who sets up their finishers first.
Indeed, we saw a failed punch attempt earlier by Jordan Wassink. Maybe we can get some more success if he tries to go for that again. He also has the shooting star splash in his arsenal.
Yes, that very devastating back-flipping maneuver. Dominic Pelletier with his second rope diving headbutt and the vortex pin that won him the victory against Julie Hopkins to get him a place in this matchup.
Ooh!
There we go. We're seeing a lot of working holds there. This is not a flashy fight. This is not your Talladega Saxxymus matchup. This is just brutal wrestling against two people who hate each other.
Jordan Wassink back in the corner. Dominic Pelletier has some initiative now.
Going to the top rope. Is this a smart idea? If Jordan gets a reversal here, looks like Dominic will get the neck breaker off, but that was very risky. If Jordan had reversed
very risky, but successful. And now he'll pull him to the middle of the ring, trying to get a pin here.
This could do it. This
One,
could do it.
2.
No.
No, not quite. And like you said, these wrestlers are going to be wearing each other down, but it might just have to be until one of them can get the finisher before we see an end to this match. Oh!
Sunset flip, but Jordan might be underneath the ropes. No? No. Okay.
Not quite. Another 2 count.
Oh, punch to the face. The crowd going wild. Are we going to see the vortex pin? Oh, just a regular powerbomb.
Just a powerbomb. Ooh!
180 leg drop
there.
When are we going to see the vortex pin? It seems that Dominic seems to have been saving himself for it. Oh, look at this back German suplex, sorry. Look at that, Dominic Pelletier trying to get some air. He's created some space.
You can see how much this match is taken out of Dominic Pelletier now.
Trying to get some strikes. Snap suplex.
Ooh, another suplex. Somehow, some way, Dominic Pelletier found the energy in him just to get that suplex off.
And here we go.
He's just so tired. Look at him.
Yeah, looking for the vortex pin though. No, Jordan reverses it. But another reversal. What is this? Victory roll? Some sort of pin from out of nowhere.
A roll up.
No.
Not enough.
2.8.
So many near falls. It's honestly Dominic Pelletier's match to lose. He needs to get in a move that has enough power just to make sure that Wassink doesn't kick out for another 0.5 seconds.
I've been keeping my eye on Dominic, and I've come to the conclusion that he's playing a very defensive game. Obviously, all of the reversals, but he is more concerned with avoiding the punch than he is setting up the vortex pin. And I'm not so sure about that strategy.
Oh yeah, and totally, Dominic Pelletier exhausted, beaten up, tired, giving Jordan Wassink way too much time here.
But who's more exhausted, him or Jordan? Though he has been working him over.
That's why he's been working so defensively. I think he doesn't want to give Jordan Wassink the ability to get up and fight, because he knows that he's going to probably lose a lot of ground if he has that opportunity.
Back
we see a
suplex pin. Nope.
And yeah, once again, just not enough to take down Jordan Wassink. Jordan Wassink showing a lot of constitution.
Dominic Pelletier is just in control right now. He's reversing everything. Jordan Wassink is getting desperate.
But Jordan Wassink, again, tanking every single move that Dominic Pelletier has against him.
Oh, a big mat slam.
Ooh.
Jordan Wassink's in control again. This is not good for Dominic Pelletier fans, but look at this. Every time I've said that, he comes up with a reversal. There's a hip toss. And look at that limp. Dominic's limping.
Oh yeah, Dominic definitely sustained some damage. Jordan Wassink back under the arm. Oh, reverses. Oh, but Dominic. Oh yeah, total reversal.
Yeah, I don't blame either of them.
I couldn't even tell who had gotten that.
Oh, a neck breaker. Sit-out neck breaker. That was a devastating maneuver. Will this do it?
Now it's Jordan Wassink with the pin. Oh, so close.
That sit-out neck breaker.
These two wrestlers just been going at each other for so long.
Dominic's opened up. He's bleeding.
Dominic Pelletier just cut at the head, just now spurting blood. But now Jordan Wassink is the one who's giving Dominic Pelletier too much time.
Yeah, this is a wrestling match, not for entertainment, not for excitement, not for the fans. This is a wrestling match for revenge. This is not a flashy contest. These are two people methodically working at one another, and Jordan getting him in the tree of woe.
Jordan Wassink motivated not only by that spot in the tournament for round 2, but to show just how much he does not appreciate the defeat that his wife took against Dominic Pelletier last week.
Did that choke out, was that enough? Was that choke out enough? No! The spirit reigns on.
These two wrestlers have been going at each other for so long. So much brutal fighting. And yet not either one of them has been able to get an edge. And now we see Jordan Wassink has taken an injury to the forehead.
Now everybody's bloody in this contest. Top rope, the headbutt! The top rope headbutt that we've seen time and time again from Dominic Pelletier.
That's the mal de tete.
No, the mal de tete not getting the victory here. The blood streaming from his forehead. Both of them, they're opening up a blood bank in the ring right now.
We've been saying the theme of this match has been whoever can get the finisher first might be the one who takes it home. And it might not have been enough for Pelletier. Will we see the punch? The punch!
There it is! Oh no! From
Jordan Wassink.
This is not good. This is not good.
2.
And there it is.
3. No.
Jordan Wassink.
Jordan Wassink.
Regaining his honor after Dominic Pelletier cost his wife a spot in the tournament. Pelletier being defeated round 1.
Getting his revenge on Dominic Pelletier after what has to be one of the closest matches we've seen in recent FLPW history. if you thought that El Saxxymus versus Johnny Talladega would have been match of the night, this main event just blew that match out of the water as Jordan Wassink finally taking Dominic Pelletier to task for what was a humiliating defeat for his wife last week, and it will be Jordan Wassink advancing to round 2 of this single elimination tournament.
Oh yeah, before we do it, let's see the celebration. Let's see the punch once again. That whole match, like you said, it was very astute. It was who could get their finisher off first. The whole time we hadn't seen the punch. The whole time we hadn't seen the Vortex pin. Both wrestlers trying to get the stamina, trying to get the top position in order to get it out. And look at this, Jordan Wassink setting it up. The right hook. Oh. Lights out. Hook
and after a fight like that, that's all you need to put away a contender like Dominic Pelletier, and the Quebecois superstar from downtown will have to wait yet another time for his shot at the title that he's been looking at for so long.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was our main event of the evening. 4 matches down, 4 matches to go. If you want to join us in 2 days' time, Thursday, same starting time as today, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
All right, for day 2, this Thursday, we will have the second round of the round 1 bracket. Our opening event will be Chris Furious versus Anthony Milbro Brown. Next will be Cousin Trent versus Erica Heyman. Next will be TG McCullough versus Sergeant Mitchell Cooper, a very old school FLPW matchup there. Then it will be Marcus Gravy versus former champion Ken Nakano. Velza Formadil of the Flying Dutchman going up against longtime favorite, returning after such a long period of hiatus, Chibs Fofana. Then it will be Father Briggs against Joe Fish, 2 heavy hitters. Finally, in our penultimate match, Roger Olson and Hunter Hardgold. And then it will be Trevor Warren and Tyler T-Man in the main event.
And yeah, once again, look at that. The schedule today, September 21st, was round 1, day 1. Join us September 23rd, Thursday, for the second half of the round 1 bracket. Then we will have an entire weekend's worth of FLPW action beginning Saturday, September 25th, with all of round 2. September 26th will be the quarterfinals plus 4 bonus matches, and September 27th, FLPW Show of the Masters 2021. The opening matches being the semifinals, the main event, the grand finals to crown who will be the world's bestest champion of the world going into a new era of the FLPW. And of course, as announced earlier today, Big Helton will be facing Michael Saxton in a last man standing match to settle their feud that's come about as the result of this tournament.
That's right, and I'm sure we'll have more matches for FLPW Show of the Masters to announce as the week continues. We hope that you stay with us on September 23rd, where we will have round 1, part 2. Thank you for watching. This has been FLPW Live.
Yeah, thank you everybody for watching, anybody who stuck around and participated in the channel voice betting. I'm doing this all for you. This is quite a lot of work. Alex and I are really happy with the product we're bringing out this week. So even if it's just like 1 or 2 of you in the chat, you are making this worth it for me. And I hope I'll see you there Thursday.
See you next time.